Welcome. In this video, we are going to create an action inside of ScriptRunner that will both preload a library script file, as well as load a PS module from the PS gallery before our function runs. By using the PS module import, as well as the library script file options that are available for PowerShell inside of ScriptRunner, we will be empowered to delegate more complex actions out into our organization. To create this, we will go to our Actions pane and then hit Create. Here, we will select the script file that has just a single function inside of it that we are delegating out. Here, you can see the properties, the tags, display name, and function information, as well as tag information that you should be familiar with. I'm not going to modify any of this, but I am going to continue forward to some PowerShell options, which we are exploring today. For local execution, I am going to execute this just local to my current machine. You can execute this to any particular target that you choose. In the PowerShell options is where you will specify the PS gallery modules that you want to load ahead of time, as well as any library scripts that you want to preload into your ScriptRunner session before your actual script runs. In this field is where you will want to fill in the module names that you want to preload into your target system before your script runs. For this particular example, I'm going to load the speculation control module because I am testing for some vulnerabilities to do with the Spectre and Meltdown vulnerabilities from last year. Likewise, I want to also preload a library script. A library script is a file, a PS1 file, that is preloaded into a _lib_ folder within your program data for ScriptRunner. Or it can be a file that's tagged similarly. Any file that is within the program data and then the lib folder for underneath ScriptRunner will be automatically indexed and available here for you to use and preload into your script runs. For this example, I do have an example lib file that I will be loading in. The location that you can place those lib files is here. That would be C program data appsphere script manager _lib_. This is the default location for all library script files if you want them to be automatically picked up. Back at ScriptRunner, I now have both my PowerShell module that I want to preload into my console, as well as my library script file that I want to preload into my session. I do not currently have any other specifications to my script. I don't want to do any scheduling, etc., so I'm going to hit OK. My script is now fully configured both with a PowerShell module as well as my lib file. Let's run this and see how that preloads into my console session for this script to be run. I'm going to go through with my test function here. I do have several function types. As you can see in the script report, my script did run successfully. The values that I placed in the parameter values were successfully done so. The result message came back with all of my function information that I requested. In the report, this is the important part of what we're covering today. The library script function and the file that I wanted to preload into my session successfully did here on that fourth line. You can see that this loaded before my script actually ran. Likewise, there was an automatic imported module function that was run to import that speculation control module that I wanted to load. Those were both completed before my core function was run. So before my primary action and that delegated action was performed, I was able to preload these other variables and options and functions into my session to have those supplied for my core functionality. I hope that this video has been informative on how you can import modules and library scripts into your script actions before those script actions actually run. Using these advanced PowerShell options, you will empower your teammates and other portions of your organization to use more complex scripts in their day-to-day.